Adopting a new framework is hard. It's really hard because there's a lot of resistance, right? A lot of people want change, but they don't want to change, right? They want the process to be better, but they don't want to change the process. So it's a complex paradox that exists in people's mind. I think it's very important before you adopt any kind of framework to set the stage that the first few times is going to be hard. You might get it wrong and you might need to try it again to get it right. The same way if you wake up one day and say like, I'm going to run a half marathon, just to pick an example that is around me, you're probably not going to do it well. And you're probably going to struggle. And you're probably not even going to finish, right? I'm not going to say that frameworks are as hard as running a half marathon, but like it requires time. It requires exercise. It requires practice. And it's not like reading a theoretical book or a theoretical article about a framework that's going to make you an expert on it, right? Because it also depends on the culture of the organization. So you have to start with the purpose. What problem are you trying to fix with this framework? And tell people, be prepared for it to be a struggle the first 2-3 times that we use it until we get it and we see if it actually addresses the problem or not, right? And then people can have a educated conversation about should we continue using this or not. So I can give an example about that. When I worked at a startup maybe 6 years ago, we decided to adopt OKRs. And I'm going to be honest, it took 3 quarters for us to get it right. The first 2 quarters were a struggle. We made too many OKRs because they were too complex, because they were harder to measure. That wasn't really, the right language. And you only discover that at the end of the quarter, right? When you're looking back at the OKRs and say like, hey, did we achieve that or not? And then like, well, we don't even know how to measure if we achieved that or not. Oh, wow, that was a mistake. So it takes a little bit of time and practice to get it right. So give you and your team room to practice and try it and commit to it. You have to suspend a little bit of disbelief so that you can see if it works on your situation or not. So that's what you should think about before you adopt a new framework and work with your team for it.